Series, welcome back to my channel, guys. So on to today's video, we're going to be playing a game, a multiple choice game. So I'm going to ask you a question and give you 4 answers to choose from. It's nothing difficult. It's just a stock market questions, and if you get it right, that's good. If you don't, you've learned something. So yeah, that's the purpose of this video. So the first question is, when can I purchase a stock slash forward an asset? So number one, when the market price is higher than the intrinsic value. Number two, when the market price is lower, selling at a discount. Number three, when the market price is at a standstill. Number four, all of the above is true. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think of an answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the correct answer here is when the market price is lower, selling at a discount. So when you're buying a stock at a lower price, you're buying it at a discount, so that when the price goes up, that's when you are getting your capital gains. That's where you profit from a stock market when you are investing in a stock market. So number one, when it says the market price is higher than the intrinsic value, you can't be buying a stock when the market price is higher than the intrinsic value. That's a really huge risk, because there is a point where the market will realize that it's overvaluing the stock, and then when it goes down, you're going to lose money. So you always have to make sure that you buy that stock when it's below its intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is the true value of a company internally, not externally. Looking at the assets and just all the revenues and earnings of the company. That is what intrinsic value is. Okay, so I hope that you learned something from question 1. So moving on, the second question is, which one of the following is the correct definition for equity financing? So number 1, borrowing money by taking a loan from a bank or issue bonds. Number 2 is purchase shares at a lower price. Number 3 is act of raising money for companies by selling stocks. Number 4 is what the company earns per share. So let me give you 5 seconds to think about it, and I will tell you the answer. 3, 2, 1. So the correct answer to the second question is number 3. Number 3 is act of raising money for companies by selling stocks. So equity financing is when a company is in need of money and it doesn't want to go and take a loan from a bank or issue bonds. They instead opt to publish stocks to people so that they can raise money when people are buying stocks of the company. And for number 1, when it says borrowing money by taking a loan from a bank or issue bonds, that is a definition of debt financing. So debt financing is when you are borrowing money from the bank or you issue bonds because you're going to pay it back. But for equity financing, you're not going to pay it back. People are just owning the company. They will be the ones who will decide whether they want to stay in the company or sell their shares, but the company doesn't necessarily have to pay them back. I hope that you got it right. I know you got it right. I believe in you. I know you got it right. So the third question is, what is value investing? So these are your options. Number 1, seeking for companies that offer strong earnings growth. Number 2 is strategy that involves picking stocks that appear to be trading for less than an intrinsic value. Number 3 is investing in preferred stocks. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds for you to think of an answer. I know you can get this answer. I hope you guys are having fun, because I am. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the answer to value investing is number 2, guys. So it means that it's the strategy that involves picking stocks that appear to be trading for less than the intrinsic value. So when you are investing in value, you are making sure that you're finding something that is at a lower price but at the same time has quality. You understand? It has that worth. So that's what value investing is. So moving on to another question is, when do I start making money from stocks? So a lot of people keep on asking me this question. So This is your chance for you to guess what the answer is before I can give out the answer. So the first option is you can see capital gains when the stock price rises. Number two is you can make money when the stock price fluctuates. Number three, you can start making money when the company pays its company loan off. Okay, so you have three options. You can guess the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my word. So the answer to this question is number 1. Obviously, number 1 says you can see capital gains when the stock price rises. That's the only time you will be able to have your capital gains other than having dividends, because other stocks you can get dividends where the company somehow is saying thank you for buying their stocks, but usually dividends are not that much, and other companies don't even give out dividends. So the correct answer is number 1, where it says you can see capital gains when the stock price rises. That's when you will get your profit. And then number 2, it says you can make money when the stock price fluctuates. Why is this wrong? Because fluctuating, it's not about going up. It also means that the price can go down. So it goes up and down, goes up and down. That is fluctuation. So the next question is, do I need an emergency stop loss when the price of a stock depreciates? So let me give you options. Number 1 is yes, sell your shares immediately. Number 2 is first do fundamental research of the company and make a decision based on the research. And number 3 is no, don't bother to sell the stocks. It's a waste of time. So let me give you 5 seconds again for you guys to think of the answer. Again, it's no biggie. It's just you having fun trying to learn about the stock market. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the answer to this one is number 1. Obviously, yes. Oh no, what am I saying? I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry guys, I don't know where my mind is. The answer to this question is number 2, which means first do your fundamental analysis of the company and makes a decision based on the research. Usually when a stock price goes down, it doesn't mean that you really need to go and do a stop loss, because the company is gonna crash and it's gonna go down, and it's gonna go down and the price will keep on dropping and dropping and you're gonna lose money. Sometimes it's just a company having a seasonal backlash or something that's happening in the market that is making the price to go down, but usually it comes back again. That's why you have to do your fundamental analysis, because sometimes you do have to do a stop loss to sell all your shares of that company if that company is going to go bankrupt. So you can't just make a decision if you haven't done the fundamental analysis of that company. It's important to do your fundamental analysis of the company that you want to buy shares at. All right, another question is Netflix has good movies and TV series. Should I buy a few shares from Netflix? All right, this is a tricky question. It's a good question because I've seen people who do this thing. So your options: number 1, good product equals good company equals good stock. Number 2, if you love to Netflix and chill, then you should. What do you think? Number 3 is companies that sell good products don't necessarily mean the company stock is a good stock. So I'm going to give you your 5 seconds for you guys to think of the correct answer. Again, no pressure. This is just me having fun. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I know that you guys got this one. So the answer to this question is number 3. Companies that sell good products don't necessarily mean the company stock is a good buy, right? It's a good stock, because honestly, when a company sells a good product, it doesn't mean that it's doing good when it comes to its debts, when it comes to its earnings, when it comes to its backlash, like there's just so many things that you have to look at other than saying, okay, fine, this is a Tesla. A Tesla is it's a good company. A Tesla is a good car. I love a Tesla, so I'm gonna invest in Tesla. No, in a Tesla company, you have to look at the fundamentals of the company before you can say, yeah, I'm gonna buy it because I love the company. That is a no-go. A no-go. No, 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 no. Stop doing that. So the last one is, what causes price to change in stock market? Let me give you options. Number one is supply and demand. Number two is external forces. Number three is profitability of the company. And number four is all of the above is true. So I'm going to give you your 5 seconds for you guys to think of the answer. So 5, 4, 3, 1. So the answer is all of the above is true. What this means is a price can change because of multiple reasons. All right, so for supply and demand, when people demand that stock, that price will go up, and when people don't want that stock and want to sell it, that means that the price will go down. For the second option, it says external forces. External forces, it means that the backlash of the company, how the company is viewed by people, by customers, by the market, that can play a huge role on the stock. If the company has a backlash and people are talking bad about it, obviously the price will go down. And if the company is doing good, it's satisfying its customers and everything that has to do with external forces, that stock will rise in price. So yeah, for external forces, it can also affect the price. And profitability of the company, if the company is increasing its profits, and that can mean that the earnings will increase as well, and that will mean that it can be able to pay off its debts, and it can even be able to increase the dividends of the stock. Because if dividends increase, that means that people will get more attracted to that stock, and they would want to invest in that, because most people do invest in stock markets for dividends, so they can be able to get something quarterly or yearly that says, okay, fine, I own this stock. So that's all about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this game with me. I truly did enjoy this video. And so yeah, that's all about it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.